Sunday night and 10 News live at 6:30. The Hillcrest stabbing suspect's court outburst at 4.
Alcazar told Sky that he stashed a briefcase in the vault. Whatever's in that case is what they're after. They're not after ransom. They won't make any deals with the cops, and they will kill Elizabeth or Lulu or anybody else who gets in their way. So we have to get them out of there.
Okay. I'm in.
Good.
Are we clear?
Yeah. We're good. We didn't trip any of the alarms. We're good.
Okay, listen, you can still back out if you need to.
No. I've got your schematics. Look, I'm your roadmap. I am your wingman. I'm like your ace fighter Starbuck to your Captain Apollo.
Listen, Spinelli, I really need you to focus because I'm trusting you.
Thanks, dude.
Take it.
Drop the guns! I'm gonna kill him! Drop the guns!
They don't care, sweet Sam. We're not all friends behind these masks. We're here to get what's in the vault.
Shut up! Shut up and tell me you do what I say now.
Kill me!
Now!
Kill me and they lock you in and blow the lobby. They've got the detonators. I'm the only one who can contact the buyer. There is no deal without me. So, there's no reason to get what's in the vault. They will use the explosion to cover their escape. So you see, you wouldn't just be killing me, you would be killing your fellow hostages and yourself. Drop the knife. Come on. Drop the knife. Drop that knife. What do I do with you now?
We gotta get out of here.
He's like, Sonny's gonna know.
Carly, come on. Hey, let's move. Watch it, just
Drop your weapons or she dies!
Don't listen to him, Sonny. He's not gonna do anything unless his boss tells him to shut up.
Well, do you want her to die? Up against the wall. Up against the wall!
We can take him, Sonny. He's outnumbered.
Be quiet.
Why didn't you run? You could have saved yourself.
I
You
would
have
never
kids.
leave you behind. I wouldn't do that to Luke. Quiet! Mr. Craig will decide what happens to all of you.
Okay, so chocolate drops on that roof. That way we can work our way down the lobby.
That can work.
You know how many rules I'm breaking by bringing you with me?
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I was beginning to think I hadn't raised you right.
Well, but if you go off on your own and get Lulu, you could be risking everyone else in that lobby. We're in this together.
I understand. We're going to get your sister, your wife, and Nicholas out. Anybody else who survives is a bonus.
It's pretty cold-blooded.
So, I know my priorities, do you?
Yeah, we're in this together.
Good.
Count me in, too. Okay, where are they now? No, let them go in, all right? Just keep me posted.
Rick, is there something going on the rest of the command should know about?
We're in a crisis situation, Macker, haven't you heard?
We're supposed to be coordinating actions. You start putting procedures into effect without following the chain of command, someone's gonna get killed.
You called it an intuition, all right? If there is some movement inside of that building, I want to make sure that there is a team in place to extract the hostages at a moment's notice. Mayor Floyd.
Why haven't you two gotten the hostages out?
Dude, come on, no firearms. I told you, the Jackal's a lover, not a fighter,
This is a
okay?
dangerous situation, and you're gonna need protection.
Oh, come on, it's just not my weapon of choice, okay? Last time I held a gun, it was God.
I understand that, but I'm not letting you go in there unarmed. If something goes wrong, you need to be able to defend yourself.
What if I shoot myself in the foot? Or what if it backfires and I go blind? Do you know how many years it would take to learn?
This switch is the safety. If you're threatened, take it off. Finger on the trigger, pull the trigger.
Sure. No, it's okay. Okay, no, I got it.
You know what? I'm actually wondering if you're in pain or if you're just playing me.
I'm really cramping.
Oh, you're certainly being dramatic about it.
I've had miscarriages before. I don't want to lose this baby.
Can't you bring Emily back to examine her? Look, I can trade places with her if that helps.
I'm sure you all think it would be lovely if I let the sweet nurse walk to freedom, but then who would take care of Robin while Elizabeth gave birth in the parking lot?
It's too soon for this baby to be born.
Then I suggest you calm down, think happy thoughts, and meditate on your navel. Because if you continue this way, you and your baby will die tonight. Okay? Good. Thank you.
These two knocked out four and were trying to escape.
Oh, that's disappointing. Lulu, you need to stay close to Nurse Elizabeth. Your niece or nephew is thinking of making a very early appearance. Go.
Boss, you okay?
You shut up. The only boss you need to worry about is me. Now, you and I need to have some alone time, darling. Come on.
What about CPR?
It's not going to make his heart beat regular.
Oh.
There you go. Take it easy, Dad. Okay, I'm going to get you help. All right, maybe there's another aspirin. Can you look over there?
Okay. Do you appreciate irony? All these years I worried so much about Jason getting killed because he was always in these dangerous situations. And here I am close to death because I went to a charity event.
No. You're not going to die, Dad.
There's one here.
Good.
Just one.
Okay, Dad, I want you to chew this, okay? Here we go. If we don't get a defibrillator soon, he's gonna die.
Dylan, we're not looking for a posse here. We don't need backup.
I'm sick of being boxed out of Lulu's life. I really am.
What does he mean by that?
Lulu and I are connected permanently after what happened to us. Okay, she's family to me now, just like Alan, just like Emily, who are both in there, by the way. So if you guys can risk your lives for family, why can't I?
I'm sorry, Dylan, but you only get in the way.
You know what? I'm going myself.
No. Hey, you won't.
Dylan, I appreciate what you want to do, but you forget it. You'll only get yourself caught as a hostage or even worse, killed. You're not going in there.
Neither are you.
Oh, Spanky, it's good you're here. You can talk your son out of playing hero.
Why? Because that job is taken? Sweetheart, you're not going to do the hostages any good by going in there. Oh, and neither are you.
We'll see.
Luke, I want you to do something that goes completely against the grain. I want you to think. Any plan you come up with is an invitation to disaster. And if any one of those hostages dies because of you, you will never forgive yourself.
I'll forgive myself. We gotta go. Let's go.
Luke! Just be careful.
Thanks.
Why aren't you negotiating? You should have a constant line of communication open to the lobby.
We've tried that, okay? The ringleader just jerks us around. I don't want to play into his hands. I think if we just give him a little bit more time, then he'll have the incentive to negotiate with us.
You don't have the expertise to deal with these people.
Well, thanks for your vote of confidence, Mayor, but get out of my way so I can do my job.
And you are making me look ridiculous.
You don't need me for that.
If these people haven't started negotiating in 1 hour, we're sending in the tactical teams to extract the hostages by force.
What?
Nothing. Pizza.
What about it?
Well, there's this one place. Gerardo's. They have this pizza called the Roman Orgy. Oh, it's fully loaded, thin crust. I can't stop thinking about it. Wouldn't that taste great right now? Wouldn't it be great to have something, I don't know, normal, as opposed to me sitting here with a guy in a ski mask and a blinking briefcase?
If it's normal we're going for, put me down for a Philly cheesesteak.
Gross.
Gross?
Yeah, gross. All that soggy bread and fake cheese.
No, not the kind of you get at a food court in the mall. I mean an authentic Philly cheesesteak from Philly. You know, where the meat is grilled and the cheese is fresh? Well, that's a little piece of heaven.
Okay. I'm convinced, but you'd have to tell me exactly which stand in Philly has the best cheesesteaks.
I got a better idea. Shut up and mind your own business.
Wait, hold on. Okay, we're about halfway to the north stairwell. Okay, but if you want to cross over the lobby, we have to take a turn at that other corner.
Check your downloads for a schematic that includes the air duct system.
Okay, okay, why?
Why? Because I can't just walk into the lobby. I need to see what we're up against from the air duct. I'll be able to see perfectly. Okay, you find me as...
Wow, how much do you bench?
Don't touch me.
No,
like that, okay? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm thinking, I'm working things out. I'm thinking you might have to, like, really kind of hunch.
I'm not hunching, okay? You're here to tell me where to go.
Okay, well, another thing, I should warn you that when you're up in that duct, it's like crawling through a maze. There's gonna be guys with guns underneath you. It's gonna be... I'm just saying, you're not gonna know where you're going. You're gonna be completely dependent on me.
Yeah, I know that.
What? You're okay with that?
I don't have a choice.
Oh.
You're here because I trust you, okay?
Right. No, I won't let you down.
Okay, good. Now focus.
I can breathe a little easier now.
Just stay still, Dad. I need to check your vitals.
Was it the aspirin? Would it help if I got some more?
It did help, but it's just as important for you to relax. Rest is critical.
I'm going to pull through. You see, I've got this great doctor.
Hello. I'm not dead yet. The little lady and I need some privacy. Go away. Big Daddy too.
He shouldn't be moved.
Oh, of course he should. The exercise will do him good. Go.
Okay, let's go.
I hope you like surprises. Oh, check on 4 in the other office before you drag the cardiac clown back to the lobby. Go. And you've been nothing but trouble since you reached for that silent alarm. Come to think of it, I don't know why I didn't kill you then. Ah, yes. Yes, I remember now. It was out of respect for your decorative qualities. You're not much to talk to, but you're quite stimulating to look at.
You're a pig.
Look at you. You think I'm going to rape you? You expect it, don't you? Sorry. That's not how I operate, darling. But you didn't know that when we came into the room, did you? You didn't protest. You didn't try to run away. You figured, why not? Whatever it takes to stay alive. You do anything to survive, don't you? No matter who gets left behind.
Okay, aren't you supposed to do something with your breathing, like panting or something?
It's okay, they're easy enough. Carly, is Robin breathing?
Yes.
Is it strong? Is it regular?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Ow! Oh, God.
Okay, Elizabeth, you may need water. You could just be dehydrated. Let me get her some.
It's not complicated. We need some water. We already tried that. It didn't work.
You, father, get over there. Sit down. Okay, we're gonna make you comfortable, Dad. Okay. How's Robin?
She's either passed out or asleep. Elizabeth is having pains.
Labor?
I don't know.
My father needs a defibrillator. His heart's at a dangerously rapid rhythm.
There's one behind the counter. I can get it.
You don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Please, let me get it.
Nobody move.
Your boss is off with Sam. You think he's gonna stick to the plan? You're all gonna get the death penalty while your fearless leader is off somewhere partying. So now why don't you save the doctor's life? You may get some leniency.
Hold it!
I don't care how bad the press is. I'm not risking the hostages.
Then why have the SWAT team here ready to storm the building? And what makes you think this isn't a robbery gone wrong?
They had made no demands, all right? If they were in it for the money, they would have negotiated for the hostages long ago. What do you want me to do with the SWAT team? You want me to send them home? We have to be ready for whenever the opportunity presents itself.
You're in over your head, Lansing. Just for the record, if this goes badly, I'm not the only one who's going to get skewered. You can kiss your career goodbye.
Well, right now, I'm worried about the hostages, Mayor. My career can wait.
Hey, sweetheart. I heard you tell Monica that it should have been you in the lobby. What did that mean?
Lulu went to meet Spinelli in the lobby to give him something, and it should have been me, but I was so preoccupied with Georgie and her professor that... I don't know, Mom. If something happens to Lulu,
Dylan, I know you wanted to help, but there's a pretty good chance that Luke's going to make matters worse.
Well, you can pretty much take that to the bank. Like any of the other women, are you? They may be terrified, but there's a certain nobility about them. They worry about others more than they worry about themselves. Whoever's got a bullet wound, or that one's ailing father. Even Mrs. Corinthos, she gets nasty and shows her teeth, but even that's to keep her husband and cousin alive. So who do you care about, sweet Sam, other than yourself? You're the exception, and you know it. You'll do anything to save your own skin. I can certainly empathize with that. I am always my own priority. So, what do you think your life's worth, Sam?
Just go to hell.
The lady, and I use the term loosely, doth protest too much. You see, you live in a one-person world, not like Nurse Elizabeth over there. She doesn't care how frightened she is. Her focus is to stay safe so that the baby she's carrying will survive. That selflessness, that nurturing maternal instinct is wholly absent from you. And you know what? I admire that. Self-preservation is the most basic and entertaining of instincts.
Yeah, there should be an open access port to the air duct system in there. Oh, jeez. Come on, dude, aren't you tired of this, like, sneaking around? No, you could get shot at any moment. I mean, it's really draining on the spirit, you know?
Looks like somebody got worked over pretty good.
You mean the evildoers were in this room?
Yeah, and they can come back anytime. Get the schematic up right now. You have to guide me to the lobby. I need to find out who's still alive.
Clear.
Did it work? Should you do it again?
His heartbeat's stabilizing. He needs to be in a hospital where he can get real care.
Where'd you get that?
I didn't see the point in just letting a hostage die.
Let me get this clear. I get to decide who lives or dies. You people are getting way too comfortable. It's time to change partners. Sam, you get to sit in Angel Corner for a while. Maybe your light will flash in front of your eyes and you'll reconsider your wicked ways. You two can provide your heart patient with aid and comfort. Dr. Emily and her hot-headed boyfriend can have a little pleasure time in the corner over there. Go! And you switch with McFarty, now.
I just need some water.
That seems your hydration theory. It's a bit of a disappointment, isn't it?
Bloody hell! Someone just made a fatal error! Come here, you!
Lansing.
I'm here with the beautiful Elizabeth, mother-to-be. Say hello to Mr. Lansing, Elizabeth.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Lansing.
If you do not order your helicopter away
From the platform, immediately, Elizabeth, baby and all, will be shot right where she stands.
Do I make myself clear?
Say something.
The Jackal abides. Victory will be ours.
Okay, you're gonna have to keep it short when I'm in the air duct, all right? Did you hear that?
What?
Sounded like a helicopter. Cops be getting ready to move in. Let's go.
Oh, okay. This is where we are. This is where you need to get. Okay, so it's 2 lefts and then go straight. Okay, remember to hunch.
Right. Get your gun. Switch the safety off. If anything goes wrong, you get out, okay? You do not think about it. You don't think about saving me or the hostages. You run the exact same way we came back, and you shoot at anybody who gets in your way.
Relax, Stone Cold. I mean, we're an awesome team, right? I mean, you get the hostages. I'll rescue Fair Lulu, and we'll be heroes. Right? Focus. Good luck.
I wasn't trying to trick you before. I was just trying to make conversation. Because when I'm not talking, I'm obsessing about how scared I am. So we could talk about whatever you want. Sports, music, fashion. I mean, fashion, that probably doesn't interest you, but I love it. I really couldn't tell you anything about global warming or what's going on with the war in Iraq, but I could definitely tell you what trends and accessories are going to be popular for spring. You think that's useless. My point is that who you are and where you came from doesn't really interest me. You're kind of the only person I have to talk to right now, and I'm the weirdest combination of terrified and bored to death. It's very strange.
Soldiers go through that all the time.
Okay? This is where I don't ask you if you're in the military.
Yeah, let's talk about you instead. All I know is that you really like fashion, and you said you go to PCU.
Sometimes, when I'm not cutting classes. And the part about me and my loving stepfather, that was only kind of true. Mac's my adopted dad. And he's great. He loves me, but he sort of has to because my mom left town a couple years ago and he kind of got stuck with us. And by us, I mean me and my little sister, Georgie, who's probably freaking out right now. And then there's my cousin, Robin, who Mac also raised. She's kind of like a sister to me. She's actually in the lobby with the other hostages. Unless they got out already. Do you think that's possible?
There's no way the guy I'm working for would leave without this briefcase. He wanted to get in and out fast, but we came prepared for all contingencies.
Well, if I know Robin, she's probably taking care of everyone. She and Georgie are both like that, actually. Smart, loyal, kind. Wow, they're both perfect.
What about you?
I'm the family disaster.
Shouldn't you be in prison somewhere?
Couldn't get a reservation at Sing Sing.
It's good to see you, Tracy.
You know, I thought you were gone for good after the PC Hotel fire, but...
You know, unless you're dead, you're really never gone for good, right?
And why pick now for your triumphant return?
I got homesick. I like this town. Besides, I spoke to Laura's hospital. Said she had recovered. I wanted to see her.
Yeah, well, you're too late on that. You missed a fun-filled month, including a wedding, make-believe wedding, in my backyard.
But you're still Mrs. Luke Spencer, aren't you?
I am Mrs. Luke Spencer.
Good.
Luke made the whole ceremony up to make Laura happy, but he didn't divorce me, nor will he ever.
Well, good. Laura's safer that way.
I'm sorry, can I ask you a question? Why do you care? I mean, yeah, I know, you and Laura were married, but you were teenagers. That's not why you're still in love with her.
Okay, we're going into the offices behind the lobby.
And once we're there,
we'll improvise.
if I can still hear the helicopter, it means that you haven't backed far enough.
Don't look, I swear to you, we've not sent anybody in. It's probably just a news helicopter. There's 3 or 4 of them out here, right? Don't hurt her!
She's having labor pains, or perhaps it's just the stress of having an automatic jammed into her side.
Alan, are you warm enough?
There's nothing you could do for me that's ever going to make up for what you did to AJ.
I'm sure AJ wouldn't want you to die because you don't want to take help from me.
Carly, don't agitate.
Helicopter's moving away.
He scared her so badly she could lose the baby. Nicholas. What about Cameron? And Spencer? If we don't get out of here, what happens to the children?
We could celebrate a blessed event tonight.
No, it's too early for her to give birth.
I see that you know lovely Queen Elizabeth. Interesting.
All right, look. Look, just tell me what you want, okay? And I'll get it for you. We can work here.
I'll need some time to contemplate my list of demands. What do I want in exchange for the hostages' lives? Think about it. The possibilities are endless.
All right, fine.
But in the meantime, as a show of good faith, why don't you just send Elizabeth out?
As you Americans love to say, what's in it for me?
Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? I mean, you're obviously popular and really smart.
Wrong on both counts. My grades are terrible, and my friends are lacking.
I don't believe it. Somebody as pretty as you, and if your grades are bad, it has to be that you're not trying.
Well, now you sound like Mac.
The stepdad, right?
Yeah. He always sees the best in me, even when it's not there.
Okay, explain how you're the family disaster.
Okay. Well, all right, for starters, I got an A in school once. It was the 8th grade art class. But I do volunteer at the hospital, which came in handy when I needed to steal pain medication for a guy who was addicted. My boyfriend was shot and killed last spring. He was a cop. So I had an affair with his partner, who I've been in love with since I was 12. And it's too bad he's married to the pregnant lady your friends are holding hostage. He's the guy who was addicted to the drugs that I mentioned before, which is really the only reason he slept with me. But he told me he'd leave his wife for me, and I believed him. Anyway, I faked a pregnancy to trap him, so... As you can see, disaster is really the only word that applies.
Actually, you're way more interesting than I thought.
I guess. In fact, compared to you, Mr. Hostage-taking robber, my life is sunshine and roses.
The ringleader is prepared to release a pregnant hostage.
What about Robin?
I'm sorry, Mac, but I had to take what I could get.
Now you're pandering to a felon? What did you have to promise him?
He's prepared to make a list of demands.
And we're supposed to comply?
With all due respect, they release a hostage now, it'll be something of a miracle. As police commissioner, I think we should let it play out.
Yes.
Here's a better idea. When they send out the hostage, you send in the SWAT team.
Not that it's any of your business, but I've been in love with Laura for most of my life. And I knew that Spencer would never make her happy, and I was right.
You're delusional. And not that it's any of your business, but I do know that family, and I've heard all the stories about Luke and Laura and how happy and how in love they were, and then I got to see it for myself.
Yeah, well, what you saw for 5 minutes, I witnessed the whole thing for my whole life, and their big fairy tale romance was destructive and abusive. And I'm not the only one that sees it that way. Am I, Tracy?
This is the 10th floor station. If we can't get any pictures here, we can try further.
What is that? Hold on.
Looks like they missed part of the screen when they blocked it out. What's wrong with Elizabeth?
Well, things are getting very interesting. I have an offer from Mr. Lansing. He thinks I should release Queen Elizabeth here simply because she's in labor. But wouldn't you know it, I forgot to tell him that Dr. Allen here is in cardiac arrest. Our medical staff is dropping like flies, and that's what makes you even more valuable, darling.
If anyone should be released, it's Robin. Her pulse is weak. She's unconscious. She's still critical.
Robin's not an option. She's provided us with hours of entertainment, and, you know, to simply send her away would just be rude. Besides, she's had a moment in the sun, surgery by proxy. Come on, let's give somebody else a turn, okay? Elizabeth or Alan? The nurse or the doctor? But wait, before we do anything, there's something I've been meaning to do, something I've been too busy to take care of. What was it again? Ah, yes. Kill Michael Corinthos Jr.
How much farther?
Have you passed any manifolds yet?
2.
Okay, then it should just be a few feet in front of you.
I can see the lobby.
Your turn.
Well, I can't tell about someone that I've never even seen. Okay. You do have nice eyes. And a cute physique. You obviously work out. You have some interesting friends, and you like heavy firearms?
This guy that cheated on his wife doesn't deserve you.
Come on, like you've never cheated on a girl.
Believe it or not, I never did.
Oh. Well, it's nice to know you have a moral code. The truth is, this guy Lucky, he never would have cheated on his wife if he hadn't been addicted to pills. I knew that, and I took advantage of it. My whole goal this last year was to make Lucky love me, but I guarantee right now he's looking for the one way to get in this hotel to save Elizabeth. So you see, it's good that I'm in here. Because otherwise, I'd be in the lobby watching Lucky step right over me to get to her.
You're right. I don't think Luke does Laura a bit of good, and vice versa, but it's all immaterial. Laura is incurable, end of story.
Well, they found one medicine, and who knows, in some lab, in some test tube somewhere might be the proper medicine to pull Laura out of this. The only difference is this time, it's gonna be me that's gonna be there. Me. So it behooves you, Tracy, to help me out here if you want to stay Mrs. Luke Spencer. And who knows, maybe one day the four of us will sit around and have a nice game of pinochle.
We can't send a pregnant woman into the middle of a gun battle. There's no way you were storming that hotel.
You'll be catching them off guard. Brief the SWAT team. If they get a clear shot when that door opens to let the hostage out, you tell them to take it. When these people start dying, they're going to realize that no amount of cash and jewels is worth their lives.
This isn't about cash and jewels. This guy has an agenda. And I have a very strong feeling we're going to find out what that is once the vault is open. Right now, the hostages are relatively safe, but they're not going to be unless you do something stupid to get them killed.
Take it easy. She's just tired.
Just look at her, Dad. Something's wrong. Elizabeth is in pain.
Hey! Don't!
She needs help!
You calm down, cowboy. You go running in there without a game plan, and you're sure to get her and the baby killed.
Dude, stop where you are. Don't move. Oh my God, someone's coming. I gotta hide.
Face the wall. Put your hands up.
Even in third world countries, you get a cigarette and a meeting with a priest before they execute you.
Spinelli, what's up?
You've had all night to say your prayers. So what are you gonna
Do? Blindfold me, shoot me in the back? Gonna turn around and look at you before you kill me?
Your choice.
I'm on the horns of a dilemma. A young, virtuous, attractive mother-to-be with her whole life in front of her, or the pillar of the community doctor with a bad heart. Who goes free? You decide.
And you can't ask her to do that.
Oh, you don't want me to shoot Emily just as she's about to have some real fun. Make a decision. Who leaves our little family?
He's my father.
I know.
She's my best friend.
Isn't it perfect? That's why you get to decide. Because you understand the gravity of the situation. However, I should warn you that the window of opportunity is rapidly closing. Think fast, Emily. Who will you save?
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
On the next General Hospital.
We have to accept the fact that there may be casualties here.
Pat! You don't care about saving hostages!
We're gonna get Elizabeth out.
The gunmen have agreed to release one hostage.
Let Elizabeth go.
I made my choice.
Who's it?